Welcome guys, thank you for watching this video, but before we proceed, do not forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, share it to all of your friends, and also check out the description for further information guys. And now, let's get into the video.
Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and today we will hopefully finish our Susano right here and our Itachi tower. So as you can see, I have this Susano model right here, so I have managed to add the bones and to export this thing into Studio, and it works. So let me just quickly show you how to animate this thing. Yeah, so you have the bones right here, and now, well, you just gotta add them. So bone 3 and 5. So these are supposed to move this arm. And bone 2, I think. No. Okay. Then bone 4 and 6 are responsible for this arm. And if you want to know how I have managed to add the bones in Blender, then make sure to leave a like, because I'll be probably creating a mini tutorial or a short video on that, because it actually was pretty easy. I just, I don't know, I just weren't able to manage that one in the last tower defense episode. But yeah, so here we are, and I'm definitely going to make a video on that. Okay, so now, what is planned for today? We're just going to quickly animate this thing, so just the basic slash attack, and then we are going to script it, and then we are going to finish the Itachi tower. So this is probably going to be a 30-minute video. Let's hope so at least. And yeah, so let's start with animating this thing. All right. So first of all, let's work on this arm. So this one is obviously just going to hold the shield, and this one, in the meantime, is going to swing the sword. Wait, what's happening? Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's the animation. I'm sorry, guys. Well, the Susanoo model looks horrible. The animation looks horrible, and it overall just looks horrible, guys. But it is actually my first time to create a Susanoo, first of all, and to secondly rake it and animate it afterwards. And I mainly script. I used to build back then, like well, maybe 5 to 6 years ago. So I mainly used to build there, and back then Blender wasn't a thing. So back then you just used Studio and used solid modeling, so used unions, negates, etc. So you just used these components in order to build something. And as I've said, Blender was not a thing back then. And yeah, so, and today I just mainly script, so just excuse this, but it just gives you an idea on how things work. So if you're able to manage to use this as your base and maybe develop something yourself, so to create a better Susanoo model, to rake it better, to create better animations, then I would be really happy if you would let me know about that. But yeah, okay, so that's just how it is, and you should be fine with it. But I can understand if you're not. Okay, so set the animation priority to action, and let's export this thing. Susano / submit. So you're not able to see it, but I've just set the animation priority up here. So go to these three dots, then select animation priority, and then set it to action. And after that, just hit export in the same tab, and then just save everything, export everything, and save or copy the animation ID and paste it down here, because we will need this soon. Okay, so this animation controller is probably, responsible for making these animations play. Yeah. Okay. So let's remove this one. And yeah, so we will probably wait. So how do you even spell Susano? Yeah, just never mind about that. It is probably misspelled. But that's okay. Now, let's move this thing instead of the replicated storage. So I've just changed some things. I've changed the name. I've removed the animation save thing whatsoever. And let's go inside of our... Where is it? Yeah. Where is it? Not here. Tower. Okay. Towers. Itachi. Control. There we go. Attack 1. Okay. Attack. Okay. Okay. So, as you guys probably know, this part right here decides on which attack is being used. So if your Itachi tower level is at 1, then attack 1 will be used. If your tower is at level 2, then the second attack will be used, and so on. And we now will add another line which says that once your tower is at level 4, it is going to use the 4th attack. So that's basically what we are going to express. And the third attack, the 4th attack is going to be, it's going to be the Susano one. Okay, there we go. Okay. Fireball. Attack 1 damage. Okay, interesting. Now, so what do we have to do? So you guys should know what these lines do, because I think that I've explained them in the last episode, or at least in one of my last episodes about the Itachi Tower. And now I'm just gonna continue, because I expect you to know what these lines do. And yeah, so we first of all need to clone our Susano. So Axe game get service. So we need to refer to it first of all. Replicated storage. Wait for child, and then the name of our Susano, or at least of our model, so Itachi Susano, and now we need to clone it. And we are going to parent this one inside of our character. So script parent, or inside of our tower's character. And now we need to weld this Susano model to our character, or to our tower. So how is this going to work out? Let's see. So local x2 instance.new weld. Let's place this one inside of x, which is basically the model right here, and x2 support 0. So remember, welding, I have already explained it as well in many videos. So part 0 is always the part which is which is the one which it is the part on which you weld something onto. So let's say you have a basic part, and you have a smaller part, and you now want to weld them together. You basically weld the smaller part onto the normal part, And in this case, your normal part is your part 0 because the smaller part is being welded onto it. So that's just an example to empathize, the definition of part 0. And our part 0 is our tower's humanoid root part, so script parent humanoid root part. And the part 1 is the part which is being welded onto something. So from the last example, our smaller part, and in this case, this Susano right here. So X Susano. Now C1 basically just defines the C frame of our Susano. So C1 is going to be our humanoid root parts C frame. So basically just positions the Susano to our position. Okay. All right. Let's see how this is going to work out. I'm just curious. I do not expect this to work or anything. Just want to see how it looks like. So level 2, level 3, and level 4. Okay, now it is supposed to pull out the Susano. And yeah, so that's just it. And it is going to deal damage to the enemy. Okay, so as you can see, it pulled out the model, but okay, there we go. Yeah, so it just makes no sense. It really makes no sense. Okay, so maybe, but only maybe. Oh, okay. As we can see, can collide is set to true. Let's set that to false. And let's just check how this is going to work out now. Let's place some right here. Yeah. Come on, upgrade. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now pay close attention to any Susano spawning around. Okay, why? But no, like, why is this thing spawning right there? Like, why? Let's get rid of those lines. Maybe that will give an answer. Let's try to add some things anyway. Wait. Script parent humanoid root part. Animation controller, animator. Okay. So these components are necessary. Okay. So I'm just gonna add some values right here just to see how it is going to look like. Well, we now have to experiment around a little just to see what the best C-frame is for our Itachi Susano. So I do not think that we can fix this issue by just disabling some properties, etc. So I think that we really now need to adjust the C-frame by playing around with the values right here. So as you can see, this one is currently right here. Okay, So that's what -20 does. But I think that the Susanna was, or that the distance didn't even change. So I somehow have that feeling. Let me, in order to verify that, let me just yeah, add some very over-exaggerating values just to see if it changes, you know. So nothing to really work with. Come on, upgrade, upgrade. Come on, upgrade. Come on. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, it did work. It did work. Okay. Blame on me. It did work. Did actually work. Yeah, alright. Now we need to experiment around for many, many times till we have the correct positioning. Yeah, that is going to be fun. Well, since we have a lot of time now, I just wanted to say thank you for 9,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you for 9,000 subscribers. I really, really, really appreciate it. And we now have 1,000 subscribers left till 10,000, guys. 10,000 people who have clicked the subscribe button. I'm just speechless. I'm just flashed, guys, really. Thank you for that, really. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. And I hope that you like my videos, really. I hope that I am helpful with my videos to you guys. And there are still many, many things coming towards you. So I'm glad that you liked the anime Battleground series I have just started. And as you guys can probably sense already, this tower defense series is now going towards its end, let's say. So there are probably not going to be many episodes now, because this whole thing is just going to end pretty soon, probably. So we almost have created everything. We have created a lobby system with a summoner shop, with a lobby, yeah, just this lobby system itself. So just the GUIs, the map selection, the party system. So we have created many things, and now we just need to create some towers. So that's the only thing which is still left. And after that, we can just end. Yeah, we can just end the series basically. So there's nothing else I can think about, to be honest. And yeah. Oh, okay. So drop me suggestions. How do you pronounce it? But you guys probably know what I'm talking about. So drop me some ideas regarding some towers. Alright, so as you can see, I have managed to get this thing to work. Okay, finally. Guys, finally, like for real, finally. Okay, so how did you make this work? Yeah, just take a look at it. We could remove this line right here. The thing is that if I remove it, then the rotation is not as expected, so the tower then, or no, the Susanoo then faces in a other direction. And I'm honest with you guys, working with these bones is a pain in the, and I just want to finish this as fast as possible. And yeah, so I'm just keeping this one because of the rotation, and this one just basically expresses that the world position of this bone equals our humanoid root port, means our tower's position -2 on the y-axis, which makes the Susanoo go a little bit more down. And yeah, now to the next step, which is creating the animation. Animation X animation dot name equals attack animation dot animation ID equals ROBLOX set ID. And now just use this one, and I hope that this is going to work out as expected. So X animation controller animator load animation play. Let's place this down here, and let's see how this is going to work out. So I'm excited. I hope at least that this is going to work out fine. Let's hope so. And let's see. Okay. Alright, so it is dealing damage, as you can see, because our total damage right here changes, and the tower is doing its or the Susanoo is doing its animation. And that's it with the video, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If so, leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends. Also, let me just quickly go through this animation script. So wait, first of all, why did we place it down here? Because I had the feeling that everything which follows from here on is not working. So I had that feeling. Now, so how is this animation thing working out? Or how is this working? So I have just created a new instance, which is an animation inside of this Susanoo folder or model, and I've given this instance a certain name. I've given it an animation ID, and I've just loaded the animation. So this animation controller right here has this animator thing, which we can use to load our animations. And the animation which is being loaded is inside of this, is inside of these brackets, and this is basically our animation instance right here. And by doing this play thing, it just plays the animation. Okay, so that's it. I've gone through this animation. Yeah, this animation code, and yeah, take care, see you in the next video. And sorry that this did not work out as expected, but it at least worked a little at least, you know. Okay, take care, see you in the next video.